The days went by and I tried to live my life as if nothing had happened. But deep down, I knew my life had changed. There were small signs that the spirits were still watching me. Sometimes, when I walked by the river, I would see ripples, even though the water was still. At night, the shadows on my wall would move just slightly like they were alive. I stopped talking to people about it. Who would believe me? Even Mama Grace warned me not to say too much. The spirits don't like it when humans speak of their world, she said. But the silence didn't make it better. One night, about a month later, I was coming home from the market when I felt it again. The drums, they were faint, just like before. But this time, they weren't far away. They were coming from my house. My legs felt like lead. I forced myself to walk towards the sound. The closer I got, the louder it became until it was pounding in my ears. The windows of my house glowed with a faint, otherworldly light. When I opened the door, I saw them, the spirits, all of them crowded in my small living room. Their form shimmered like heat on a hot road, and their eyes glowed like embers. In the center was the bride, her two wild smiles cutting across her face. "We told you," she said. "You are marked." I wanted to run, but I couldn't. My feet were rooted to the ground. The bride stepped closer, her dress dragging behind her like a shadow. "You don't belong to our world," she said, "but you walked into it. The spirits don't forget such things." I trembled. "What do you want from me?" I asked, my voice bravely with a whisper. She titled her head, her smile growing even wider. "We want nothing for now. But remember, child, there are rules when you take what isn't yours. The spirits will come to collect. If you ever forget, we will remind you." And just like that, they were gone. The room was dark and silent again, as if nothing had happened. That night, I couldn't sleep. I lay awake, thinking about her words. The spirits had let me go, but I knew it wasn't over. They had marked me, and one day they might come back. The next morning, I went to see Mama Grace. I told her everything. She listened quietly, then nodded. "You've learned a hard lesson," she said. "The spirits have their own world, their own rules. When we ignore those rules, we pay the price." "What do I do now?" I asked. "You live carefully," she said. "Respect the spirits. Stay away from what isn't meant for you. And when you hear the drums, you remember what they taught you." I've tried to live by those words ever since. I don't take what isn't mine. I don't go where I don't belong. I avoid things that seem strange or out of place. But the truth is, I still hear the drums sometimes. They remind me of that wedding, of the bride's smile, of the shadows in the forest, and they remind me of the lesson I learned the hard way. Not everything that shines is meant for you. Some invitations aren't meant to be accepted, and some paths should never be walked. If you ever find yourself in a situation like mine, remember this: curiosity can lead you to places you were never meant to go. And once you step into the world of the spirits, you may never truly live. Guys, subscribe for more engaging stories like this, and feel free to tell me your benefit from this story in the comment section. And also, give this video a thumbs up if you have not done so. Thank you.